Welcome back to the Plug Podcast. It's your boy Jay Alamo. We back here live on Plug Podcast number 14. Really appreciate everyone that's been liking, sharing, subscribing to the page. That's on Facebook and YouTube and anywhere you can find the podcast. So we're definitely turning things up a little bit more here with podcast number 14. Josh Reynolds will be joining us this podcast, going over a little bit about his collegiate career, his NFL draft day, and some of his goals that he has coming up with the LA Rams. So definitely excited to have him part of the Plug Podcast as well. We got President Q just running a little bit behind here, but he's definitely going to be here in the next few minutes. So definitely wait on him to kick this interview off. Definitely excited to speak with San Antonio's own Josh Reynolds on this podcast number 14. Want to give a special thanks to our sponsors for the week. Want to shout out Big Brothers Barbershop over there in Calabria, San Antonio, Texas. So if you're looking for a nice place to get cleaned up, definitely check out Big Brothers Barbershop and King Cutz there. We also want to give a special thanks out to APE Life Apparel. Definitely always sharing, liking our videos, and definitely have some great merchandise out there. They have some masks, some slides. They definitely stepping up their apparel game as well. Also, while we're on apparel, shout out Bear Clothing. Bear Clothing with Corey. He's definitely holding it down. I definitely see a lot of the pictures with athletes in the gym with some of his apparel. Make sure you let them know the Plug Podcast sent you over. Am I missing one? So last but not least, shout out Duckpond Films. Duckpond Films is definitely holding it down. They bring into you a lot of the live events, a lot of the live sports events, definitely with this shutdown with coronavirus and everyone wanting to stay socially distanced. They're giving you the game pretty much live on YouTube. So definitely, if you haven't, check out Duckpond Films. So definitely shout out to all our anchors out there. If you would like to become a sponsor of the Plug Podcast, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. We'll definitely put your information in the front portion of the podcast. Artists, appreciate you sending over all your material as well. Today we got a special video from Water 2 Live. Definitely check them out. First day out. This video is pretty flame, man. Ain't gonna lie to you. This dude is definitely working ins and outs of the rap game. Definitely an up and coming artist in Dallas. So we should have him on the podcast pretty soon too. But less of me, more of this music video, and more of Josh Reynolds. This is the Plug Podcast 14. We'll be right back.
You are wanted for 2 unlawful carries, possession of marijuana, fraud, resisting arrest, and a violation of aggravated robbery probation. First day out and I'm back in the city. Free J Cash, they gave that young nigga seat. When I was locked up, I met Jimmy the plug. He get them balls and feed probation, though it might be tempting. But I don't smoke gas, I drink in. But I got a toe glass, it's just in me. We have it smoke like a chimney. Stop a nigga out of my dicky. I'm in LA with Lil Bailey and Rico. Got real jug friends, my partners be giving me shit codes. Too good, but I might put a ski on. Ain't no description. They say he had all black tea. We really with it, they know what we on. That boy smell like X. We smell like gun smoke cologne. Made 10 bands off this little black phone. Right before I made this song. Nigga, I just came home. Nigga won't smoke this. Walk through a crowd full of ops on touch. Let out some shots and they duck. Now they screaming, what the fuck? That little nigga got some nut on that man, bitch.
Yo, welcome back from that music video. We appreciate everyone sending over their music videos. And everyone, make sure you get in that link, share, like, subscribe to that artist music video. Welcome back to the Plug Podcast, episode 14. This is your boy Jay Alamo.
You already know President Q. What up, what up, what up?
And as you can see, we have another San Antonio legend himself, John J. Mustang as well. I know they probably like, man, they running all over y'all podcast. But yeah, and then also a Texas A&M Aggie as well. I graduated from A&M, so shout out to A&M.
Yeah, man.
And definitely a LA Rams himself, Josh Reynolds. Welcome to the podcast, man.
Welcome to the podcast. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah,
awesome
I appreciate you being a part of the podcast and definitely giving back to the city of San Antonio for real. We do appreciate one of our own being a part of the podcast for real.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
So definitely, I don't want to hold you too long here. As far as quarantine, man, I know things have been kind of hectic. How's life been since quarantine, and how's things been going for you?
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, it's cold quarantine stuff's all new to everybody. So,
Yeah,
just trying to figure out, how to operate as far as, being a professional and just kind of trying to
yeah,
work my craft and
mhm.
just get stronger in the off season just without having the same,
Yeah,
opportunities and gyms or just to be able to get better. So,
yeah,
it's definitely different, man, and you got to get creative for sure.
yeah.
But I mean, it's also been a blessing, man, because it gives you some time to reflect on yourself and just everything, man, just become better with the time you got off.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are some of the things that I mean you're doing to kind of, since you can't have that gym access and things like that? What are some of the things that you're doing currently just to kind of stay in shape and have your off season be as normal as
Uh,
possible?
I had just got a Peloton bike, so
Oh, nice.
that's a big thing. That's been keeping me conditioned
Yeah.
and just the Peloton's a different animal, man. So if y'all ain't never tried one, I suggest y'all go ahead and get a little workout in on that. That thing give you work, man. But
It's worth
ultimately,
it.
man, yeah, oh, for sure.
That's for
But
sure.
yeah, man, I got a little set up in the backyard right now that it's nothing crazy, a little bench rack to be able to, you know,
Yeah.
keep maintained and all that. So, but
Yeah.
That's what's up. So
you
whenever
know.
the season does start in 2032, no, I'm playing. Whenever the season does come back, you guys come back and dominate. You feel
Yeah,
me?
man, got to.
So,
Yeah. So family life, how's your family doing? I know you're definitely a family oriented guy yourself. How's everybody holding up on your end, on your family?
Oh, they're actually pretty good, man. They're actually here right now with me. They've been
Good.
here for about 3 weeks. Took the RV down here and kind of made it a little thing. So I got to enjoy Catalina with them
Nice.
yesterday. So
Nice. And,
they got.
and you're a dog father. I seen you got a couple dogs.
I do, man. I love the animals for sure,
That, what kind
for
of
sure.
dogs you got? What kind of dog? I seen you had was it Doberman, and you had
Yeah,
another dog.
yeah. English bulldog.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
Got your little
Bane,
guard dogs.
man,
yeah. Bane and Ivy. Are
you
their
ain't
names.
Mike Vicken out there, are you?
Nah, man.
Bane and
I don't,
Ivy.
yeah, I don't even think they're the right dogs for that, man. They ain't got the
Wrong
fighting them for
field.
that one. Yeah, that's funny.
That's good. So, as far as I'm glad everything's going well with you and your family, and you definitely staying safe. So definitely stay blessed as well on that end, brother. As far as the Black Lives Matter movement, and you being a African American male, and you being from San Antonio as well, how's this Black Lives Matter movement kind of moved you lately?
Oh man, it's definitely opened my eyes, man. Because you don't realize how much you don't know about
Yeah.
about your history until you start seeing a whole bunch of facts that you really didn't know,
Yeah.
and so I
Yeah.
mean it definitely opened my eyes to start doing some of my research and stuff and you know um
Yeah.
petitionings and all that, just how big voting is now, just
Yep.
or how how big it's been, and
Correct.
even more for us at this time, man. So
Really big.
well, for everybody, that voting's real, man.
Yeah.
And
It
that
matters.
one vote that you think that doesn't matter, it definitely does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all the way down from the city district level all the way to the
Mm-hmm.
top with our presidents.
No doubt.
A lot of people talking about how we needed more politicians to represent us. Well, we could have been doing it this whole time. Now we have our
Hmm.
chance to
Yeah.
make our mark in the
Yeah.
most
Exactly.
important election of my lifetime. In
Yeah.
a way.
Seriously.
Exactly.
So
Exactly, man. And I think it's been almost a blessing in disguise for everybody, man. Because like I said, like for me, it opened up my eyes, and I think it kind of did the same thing for everybody else as far as the whole you know,
Mm-hmm.
how political this stuff is, man, you know, and how important it really is.
Absolutely.
And I can only imagine like being an NFL player, you focused on, you know, your craft and becoming the king of your department. So, you know, you're
No
focused
doubt.
on that. And then you got all this extra stuff going on, like politics and stuff that's not necessarily within your atmosphere.
Correct.
But then
No doubt.
now with everything slowing down, with
You
quarantine, athletes,
Yep.
you know, workers, CEOs, everybody's starting to be able to take their head out the clouds and look around and see
what's
the
going on.
reality that's happening. So it is a blessing in disguise. I agree with you
No
on
doubt.
that.
No doubt, man.
Heck yeah. So definitely, I seen that you changed your number. You changing your number from 83 to 11. You're going back to 11.
Yeah, man. Back to the basics, man. You know, got to go back to that dog I once was, you know.
Yeah, that's really good. What was the motivation and meaning of changing your number? Anything behind, you know, you changing your number there in particular?
Man, it just felt like the right time, man. You know, the number was open when I first got there. It was taken by Tavon Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I'd go ahead and ride the number out, you know, as long as I was with the Rams, and then you know, this year comes, man, and it opened back up again. And
yes, sir.
I just kept getting a lot of people telling me, when you gonna switch back to 11? So,
yeah, it looked real familiar.
Got to thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Might as well go and get back to it, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I read a lot of articles from the LA Times, even New York Times, talking about how they're looking forward to the upcoming season because of you, because of they feel you're gonna have a breakout year. I mean, there ain't no pressure on you. I mean, not like you ain't used to it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I think that's pretty cool, seeing like dude that came from John Jay. Now they're looking at him to be, you know,
breakout.
I guess the backbone of the Rams offense.
Yeah.
In this upcoming season, the Rams are already, you know, top tier team. So you talking about being one of the top wide receivers in the game, if not the best. So I think that's pretty dope. So,
that's very dope,
man.
Definitely.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, for sure. And as far as have you been with the Rams the whole time when they were at LA?
I have, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And so tell me, I know there's a little bit from my first question from SA to LA, Whataburger or In-N-Out Burger? What's up with that?
Man. I'm Texas all the way, man. So you know I'm with the Whataburger. You know, In-N-Out started growing on me a little bit while I've been here, but it can't compare, man. It can't compare to that Whataburger.
Shout out to Josh Reynolds and Whataburger. Shout out to Texas, baby.
Yeah, man. Can't deny it.
And tell me a little bit more about the shift climate and how things kind of changed from you being a Texas native going to California. Was it a big culture, you know, impact on you? Culture change,
yeah, man. I think it was, but there was a lot of similarities, man, and it, you know, it felt like home almost. So you know, it definitely is different. You could just tell the vibe of everybody. Just, you know, like you said, the culture, all that is just different. But at the same time, like you know, there's good people out here, man. That you know, that kind of remind me of home and stuff. So.
Really good.
You know, it wasn't crazy culture shock.
Yeah.
But it definitely was different and cool to come out and see something different than San Antonio and Texas, man. So
I know for sure, Josh, there's a lot more extracurricular stuff y'all can get into over there. So I'm pretty sure that's a big we see in LA, you know, you see all the out there, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, got some good trails, man.
Trails.
My man.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, crazy.
That's what's up. So we got more with Josh Reynolds, man. We appreciate you jumping on the podcast with us. We're gonna come back after this music video, and make sure you get into the description, like, share, and subscribe. We'll be right back with Josh.
Please get me across the street. Nigga, you ready? I'm ready. Yo, get me across the street. Let me go. Let's go. Let's go.
Jug. Hey, if you sent the hit, go get your money back. Mission failed. Sitting back smoking dope with my twin. They hit my whoop about 10. I can't let them get me again. We putting smoke in the wind. Ever since I got hit, game been lurking like every night. PTSD, we ain't stopping in red lights. Boy, I'm still breathing, you thought I was dead, right? If you sent the hit, I hope you got your bread, bite. Don't think I ain't no shooter just cause I got shot. Boy, I'm hard body, you ain't sending no shots. Plugged in around the city like a fucking hot spot. Had to cut my brother off, he was making the spot hot. Had to cut my partner off cause the nigga wasn't silent. Wasn't lacking when it happened, tell me why you ain't pop. You ain't nothing like your brother, boy, your ass need to stop. You only got it in your picture, boy, you niggas ain't violent. Took shots to the face, thank God. Nigga don't cry, just slide. I got juggers everywhere, you can't hide. Nigga don't cry, that done started a war, but they ain't got enough Glock. Only get one chance, I ain't going like two. Brand new everything, new shoes and a new Glock. Summer 19, I'm pulling up in a cool watch. Shout out Miss Ruby, made sure I was straight. Late nights in the hospital, just me and Lil Blake. All this bullshit make a young nigga cold. Shout out K-Ro, Uncle Bill, and Big Stove. All this fake love, handshakes, and fake jewelry. Yeah, I got shot, but this ain't nothing new to me. I don't wanna hear what a nigga won't do to me. When I close my eyes, I just see the nigga shooting me. Sitting back smoking dope with my twin. They hit my whoop about 10. I can't let them get me again. We putting smoke in the wind. Ever since I got hit, game been lurking like every night. PTSD, we ain't stopping in red lights. Boy, I'm still breathing, you thought I was dead, right? If you sent the hit, I hope you got your bread, bite.
Yo, welcome back. Make sure y'all keep sending those videos. This is podcast number 14, man. We rolling. We got special guest Josh Reynolds right here with us. Marbach alive and bumping right here on this podcast as well.
Yeah, man.
I'm your boy Jay Alamo.
You already know President Q. What up? What up?
And so definitely, Josh, thanks for joining us again on the Plug Podcast. We really do, appreciate you a lot here. We're going to get into a little bit more. Let's talk about Exit 7 Marbach. You started off at John Jay High School. Tell us a little bit about high school and how you kind of made your name for yourself to start going to the next level.
Yeah, man, John Jay. That's been home for as long as I could remember, man. Mom's been working there since since I was a baby, man. So I've been up there my whole life, knew all the coaches. Yeah. So man, Jay. So man, I'd say my thing was, and Jay was trying to figure out, what sport I was gonna actually, try to pursue, And I don't think I actually figured that out until I'd say my junior, maybe going into my senior year.
Oh wow!
And yeah, man, and it was just hard, man. It was, trying to figure out what I'd, be best at ultimately, and so, I think, and you know how it is, man. Going to Jay and stuff, as far as exposure to colleges and stuff, man. It's just they don't get looked at as hard, just whole San Antonio, man, and so. It definitely was a tough road for sure. Kind of just having that big expectation on your shoulders, and then, having to go to JUCO. Yeah. But I just had to, at that time I just stuck it out, man. I was just, putting my head down and had that goal that, I'm going D1, man. That's the reason why I came to JUCO.
That's what's up. That's really good. And so, get to A&M a little bit. Do you feel like South Texas is like very underrated and underlooked when it comes to, the nation's talent? You being one, LA Rams top receivers, NFL player from San Antonio. Do you feel like we get underlooked a lot, or San Antonio gets underlooked a lot?
They for sure get underlooked. I've talked to a lot of my college coaches, and they're telling me how little they kind of recruit out of the San Antonio area, or when they do go in the San Antonio area, it's like the Cibolo Steel and the Judsons and all that stuff. So you know,
Crazy.
It's just it's hard, man, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that's what puts a chip on our shoulder, man. That extra grind, that extra motivation we got to to make it happen, and ultimately that's what I had to just kind of had to do, man. And high school was a great, Jay was a
impact of the culture.
Yeah, man.
The upcoming generations, you got a lot more and more of the younger generation really like seeing what you did and trying to like mimic that, And,
yeah, man. Yeah, and ultimately that's
oh
that's
yeah, Marcus, I know you know about Davenport for the Saints, just like me. He followed up the year right after you. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. And me and him actually played in Pop Warner. Actually him and my brother played Pop Warner. But I've known him since we was little, man. So it's awesome to be able to see stuff like that, man.
Yeah,
that's really good. That's very good. A&M, Texas A&M. You established yourself there. Did a very, very great job there. Could you tell us a little bit more about your collegiate, career there at A&M? How was that, and how did that make you, NFL ready?
Yeah, man, that was an awesome experience, man. A&M, and I was just glad they gave me a shot close to home. The 3 hours from Miami, my family can come in, see the games and stuff. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, A&M was awesome, man. And I think they helped me to get to that, that to get the opportunity to get drafted and all that, and get where I am today, man. So all shouts out to A&M and
So definitely,
and all that. But
anybody else contact? I always like to get into this little battle. Who else were you interested in going into at that time before you committed to A&M?
Actually, it was between Oregon, TCU,
nice,
and then A&M. But TCU kind of just been in that area since high school, and I was like, man, if y'all really wanted me, y'all have shot y'all gun in high school, 2 years ago. So, man, I ain't.
For real.
So I ended up, and then A&M, man, it was just it was off that Johnny Manziel era. He had just declared for the NFL. They just got to the SEC, just beat Alabama the year before.
Correct.
So I'm like, there's gonna be a lot of eyes on A&M, man.
A&M.
And then I also seen Mike Evans was about to, enter the draft too. So I was like, yeah, that'd be a good spot for me to go ahead and fill.
Yeah.
And luckily I was able to kind of fill that spot, man.
Yeah. So, do you have any relationship like with Mike Evans? Weren't y'all receivers together at that time, or was he a little older than you?
No, he left when Manziel left. So right when they declared for the draft, I had signed with A&M, and I was in there that spring.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So right after that season, they boom took out, and then I came in. Man.
Okay. So as far as in college, do you have any mentors, anybody kind of guide you into that next step of going to the NFL?
I did actually, yeah. There's an older A&M receiver, back in the day kind of guy, 95s and stuff, who ultimately, had spent some time in the league and stuff. And, he's doing some real tints back there in College Station. And, it was, he was a good mentor, man, because we'd get in the film, he'd break down how to watch film, how to watch one-on-ones.
That's important.
How to read defenders and stuff like that, man. So, I think ultimately he was that kind of backbone for me to really be comfortable when I got to the league.
Yeah, really good.
I feel like that's such an underrated thing on like how the greats become greats. Yeah, they put in the work, of course.
Yeah, no
in
doubt.
The gym, but sometimes you need that extra guidance to so you don't veer off the road. Like a lot of people, because I went to Stevens, I know, and Cameron.
Yeah.
But shout out to Stevens. But like, you know, even when I went there, we had a coach that played in the NFL. He kind of showed us how to watch film and how to like dissect how to correct what you did wrong. So I feel like somebody who mentors you can really separate you from somebody else who's also raw talent.
Yeah.
But now you have that IQ
No doubt.
with it. And
No doubt,
looking
man.
at you clearly you got all the IQ in the world. We've seen what you've done. I mean, you played quarterback in high school, you know, and destroyed teams single-handedly sometimes. So you know that you went to Texas A&M. It was like, oh yeah, he's bound for it.
Yeah,
he's about to get this easily.
And so you get drafted. Tell us about draft day, draft night, NFL being drafted into the league. You know, pretty much attaining your overall goal since being a little kid there. How did that feel for you?
It was a blessing, man, for sure. For sure. It's hard. It's hard to explain, man. Just getting that call. I ain't gonna say I was mad that I got drafted 4th round.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody, I'm sure everybody who, you know, who goes at any point, you know, expects better for themselves. But
of course,
nah, man. You know, it was awesome, man. Just be able to spend it with my family. Had a little party and stuff. So, you know, it was awesome, man. Just having everybody there to experience that. And, you know, that's just something you watched on TV as a little kid. And, you know, now they're calling your name. You know, it's surreal, man. It's crazy.
That's what's up. And were you more excited, you know, being drafted or being drafted to LA? How was that?
Yeah, and that was the thing, man. I wasn't even sure, man, because it's like, man, I never thought I'd actually, you know, go to LA.
Yeah.
Just for almost anything, man. I'm like, I just never really had the desires for it.
Correct.
And next thing you know, I'm getting the LA call number, and they telling me it's the Rams. I'm like, oh, dang. It's crazy, yo.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How you like y'all new uniforms? Y'all got some new uniforms that just came out. How you liking those?
I actually like them, man. You know, we're getting a lot of bash. You know, a lot of bash for it. But you know, I actually seen them in person, man. They're legit.
They look good.
I like them, man. I think the whole little color scheme gonna go good together.
Yeah, it definitely. It looks a little bit more sharper, bolder, you know, which is nice. So definitely excited to see y'all in those new uniforms as well. I was going to mention you've been in the league for 3 years now. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. So you going into year 4? What kind of goals do you have set? What kind of mission are you on, and the LA Rams on?
Man, you know, with this year coming in, man, they're gonna be I'm hopefully be getting a little more opportunity than I have been the past 3 years. Yeah. So you know, honestly, my goals, man, is to be, you know, top five receivers in the league this year, man. And
nice.
You know, I feel like we don't have that goal to be the best. It's just you know, you're almost out there for no reason, man.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know, it's year 4 going in my contract year, so you know, just get that next contract, man. That big one. So
y'all heard him himself. God damn it, y'all better pick him up on your fantasy football teams right now.
Man.
Go ahead and get Josh Reynolds on there.
How do you feel about the Rams coach, McVay?
McVay, McVay, man. He's got a lot of spirit, man. That dude's got juice for days. You know, just kind of being a couple years older than us and stuff. So, but it's crazy how smart he is. Just how much he knows football, man. So, you know, you can just tell he's gonna be one of those Belichick coaches one year. You know, just give him a couple. You know, give him some more experience, and he'll be good, man.
Hey,
that's what's up.
You know, he's gonna be definitely one of the greats.
That's good. So you seem like a very knowledgeable guy. Seems like a lot of experience. We on the podcast always we like to try to, get the top 5 of, your field almost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So me and President narrowed it down for you. We want to hear your top 5 all-time wide receivers. Is there? Do you have an all-time 5?
Oh yeah, can't wait to hear.
All time 5 list. Yeah. Well, I got to pop it off with Randy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yes.
know, I got to go Randy number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna go Jerry Rice.
Okay.
I like the routes on Jerry. Randy Moss, that got to be number 1 for me because we're about built the same. And, you know, I kind of model my game off him. So, and then I like the routes Jerry runs. So I kind of like to implement that a little bit to my game.
Good.
And then number 3, Ocho Cinco.
Nice. That was a good one.
Yeah, footwork, man. Can't beat the feet, man. Can't beat the feet. That dude. And then
you gotta be like him in the interviews this upcoming season. All hyped up and rowdy, starting stuff.
Nah, man, that boy a little crazy, man.
Yeah. A little bit out there.
Yeah. Let's see. Number 4.
Yeah.
Man.
So who's still? We got Terrell Owens still out there.
Yeah. I don't know if I could put Terrell in my top 5.
Stalwart.
I'll put Stalwart.
I'm gonna say Calvin Johnson.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Megatron, man.
I see. He was a freak. He was like 6'7".
Yeah.
Man, and running 4.3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, just freak.
Yeah, that's the NBA player,
man.
For real.
And then we'll go number 5. Shoot, man, I'm gonna throw y'all for a loop, man. I like D Hop, man.
Wow.
DeAndre Hopkins.
That's major.
Yeah.
That's a good
My
one.
boy's a baller, man. My boy's a baller.
Damn, that's a very.
I kind of see. Yeah, it's like we just, we got a lot of the same structures and features and stuff. So, I like to compare myself to him a little bit.
I sound like over there. It sound like you got all 5 of them that you need to go ahead and power up.
Yeah, man. We got the whole set right there.
Hell yeah! So you been in LA as well. The Kobe passing definitely hit, I know, home a lot harder for you being a part of the LA culture as of late. How did that impact you, and where were you when you got the news?
Man, I was actually probably like 20 miles away from where it actually happened. It's crazy, man. I was actually in my house. I just ate breakfast, and my girl, she leans to me says, Kobe just passed. I was like, nah, man. Yeah. It might just be some, some joke stuff right there. And then I kind of hop on on Twitter. And that's the first thing I see that pops up, helicopter crash. Man, my stomach just dropped, man. And what's crazy is just like, man, I never even met dude before.
Yeah.
But just how it happened, man, how sudden it happened, and the whole thing, man, the whole family that was in there with them, him, his daughter, just it definitely hit home, man. And honestly, that'll hit home for anybody. You get to thinking about your own family and stuff. It's hard, man.
Yeah,
it's hard.
That's definitely tough. You talked a little bit about earlier how you played 2 sports. Basketball and football.
Yeah, and then a little bit of track.
Yeah, a little bit of track as well. Track. That's what's up. What kind of basketball? What were some of your favorite basketball players?
Oh man, I gotta go Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan, man, that's my man's. I'm gonna go Kobe.
Yeah,
of course.
Shaq.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like the young Shaq.
The young Shaq.
Magic, he
Yeah.
breaking the backboard and stuff.
Ooh.
I like that Shaq right there.
There you go.
LeBron.
Okay.
There you go.
I like LeBron before the flopping. The before and after the flopper. He had that. That little couple years in Miami, he was on that.
Oh yeah. He slowed up.
He stopped that, man. He got back to his bulk, bullying people and stuff, man. And then KD.
Yeah.
KD, man. I've been a KD fan forever.
Slim Reaper.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. Definitely. You got any questions? Got any more questions for him?
No, man. He asked a lot.
Yeah. I want to know. I got one more for him, President. As far as quarantine, I know everyone's probably like, he always does that. He's like, yes, Quinn. Child Plug Podcast. But question for you: since quarantine, all this is going on, guys are still expected to start your season in September. Is that correct?
Man, I can't even tell you that because I got no idea, man.
Yeah.
We broke for OTAs that we were doing Zoom Zoom meeting calls and stuff. We broke for that like 2-3 weeks ago, and then they pretty much told us, hey, be prepared to, come back or report back, July 26th-ish, late July. So
got it.
And that's if everything plans out, if
correct.
They figure out how we're gonna do the season and stuff like that, But if not, then I got no idea, man. Yeah. I'm hoping there's a season for sure.
Yeah, no, and we hope that there's a season for sure. How do you feel about like football being such a mega fan, atmosphere? How would you feel about like maybe not even having a crowd and stuff like that?
Yeah, man, that's gonna be crazy, man. I've been seeing it, you've been seeing it with the sports. They have been kind of even golf's weird without fans,
Yeah.
And so it's man, you can't even get that anymore. It's just dead quiet out there. So
yeah.
I think it'll be something that you gotta adjust to for sure, especially when we play our early games and stuff, man. Because
man,
it's the fans that get us juiced up, get us ready.
Exactly. Yeah.
Feeling like it's game time, kind of thing. But
a lot of players who feed off of that.
Yeah, definitely. Could imagine.
No kidding.
Tunnel. Yeah, you're like
the music playing.
Yeah, man. So
that could be tough. So no, definitely, best of luck to you in this upcoming season whenever we kick off. So we got number 11 LA Rams on our back here. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Anything you want to close out
y'all,
with?
Man.
Man, appreciate you plugging in, Josh Reynolds.
Of course, man.
And we'll speak on that. Did you want to give the people anything, Josh, before we let everyone go?
Oh man, I just want to appreciate y'all having me. SA, man, 210.
Yeah. Appreciate
Represent,
you.
dog.
Yeah, appreciate you being a part of the podcast, man. We're gonna get you a shirt out there. We're gonna get you the plug 11. Shirt number 11. We're gonna make sure
doubt.
11. So we're gonna send that your way and
next,
represent. Let them know you plugged in with the Plug Podcast, bro.
Yeah, man. Next time I'm out in San Antonio, man, I have to come and check out y'all little setup.
Oh yeah. You'll be live on the couch.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all. This has been the Plug Podcast 14. Definitely get in the comments. Let Josh know, hey, we got you on my fantasy team. This is Plug Podcast 14. This is your boy Jay Alamo.
You already know President Q, what up?
We out. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you, Josh, for real, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, of course, man. Appreciate y'all.
Glad you took the time out